we have Junior Colson out of Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, he was a 4-star recruit at Ravenswood High School. He's actually Haitian. He's one of the very few Haitian American football players. He freshman year, I think it was 221, whatever. He played a little bit. He didn't do great, but he came back that second year and did really, really well. You can see all his numbers went up. Solo tackle, assist, total tackle over 100 tackles the second year. Then he came back the next year and just repeated it. So he is very talented. He was second team All Big Ten. It was a lot impact trophy winner. Oh no, he was a finalist. He wasn't a winner. The dude is good though, and a lot of times you want someone that's shown that they have character that to go through something, and what he had to go through his in Haiti and everything. He can strive to. There's nothing that's going to go be in his way that he won't strive to beat.
Right.
That always adds to him. I think he's interesting. Another guy, he's not. You know when we're talking about how fluid some people are, he's not as fluid. He's very rigid. He's very he's not as agile. He's not as flexible. He's different.
Right.
He's still fast. He still has top end speed, but he doesn't have those long arms. He doesn't have big hands. I mean, 238 is a good weight.
He's a very good athlete. He's a very good athlete, and he made it happen because his numbers aren't immaculate either. But for being what he is, he still ran a 4.5, kind of like what you typically see a linebacker run, anyways. But tackling, you are not going to escape. This guy knows how to rap. Honestly, this guy knows how to rap.
You're not going to escape. He's Terry Tate. He's Terry Tate. He's not going to get him.
No, you definitely. He knows how to tackle. He knows how to rap. He's very. It seems like he was taught old school kind of way. He doesn't go for the big hit. He just definitely wraps up, and definitely you will not escape it. That's what I like about him the most. And again, his coverage skills when it comes, he hangs back a little bit, and then he figures out where the next phase and the transition of the play will be. He doesn't really enforce too many plays, which could be a good coverage back. But again, I don't see a lot of tight ends or running backs escaping this dude at all, just because how good he
has to be a middle linebacker.
He's probably prime definition of what these middle linebackers.
Yeah, middle linebacker. 4-3 middle linebacker. That's what he is. He's a 4-3 middle linebacker. I see him. He calls good plays, makes plays. He makes good tackles. He's a tackling machine, and people just don't get away from him. So I do worry about he's a little sticky. When I talked about before, he's a little sticky. When people block him, he stays on, but he makes the play even though he's getting blocked. He's not one of those guys who's throwing people away. He just makes plays even though he's getting he's getting blocked. He just doesn't miss tackles.
I think he just needs to work on that a little bit. Because see that play right there?
Yep.
He just he just ran, bro. He didn't even try to do anything crazy. That's what he does though.
I mean, anyone who has 256 total tackles in their career,
he needs to get a touch up on it. Yeah. So little touch up on it, but not too far from being good. He's gonna be in the freaking somebody's lineup for very well. Yeah. It kind of reminds me a little bit last year's Jack Campbell.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He does remind me of Jack Campbell.
Just a little bit of Jack Campbell. Which is not entirely too bad because we like Jack Campbell. This guy, depending on where he's Mm-hmm.
Where you have to put him in a 4-3. He's that crazy middle linebacker with the big eyes. That's him.
Yeah. Projected to go to the Texans.
I can see the Texans into the second, maybe early third. I can see something like that.
Yeah. So entirely, again, not bad. Pretty good. I like him. Again, all these linebackers are pretty good, and I think he's going to make himself well established. I mean, even if like look at Nick Bolton, like he again not the greatest sack king machine, but if you make the right decision, you make the right choices on when to blitz and not to blitz and go into coverage, you be one of the best, and that's exactly what this guy is. So,
Still say 256 tackles is a lot.
yeah,
Total tackles, that's a lot. That's a huge number.
So, but that's what you want, though. That's kind of what you want, and that's when you look for a linebacker, especially for him being at middle. Don't necessarily need like middle linebackers to me. Like in my eyes, they don't always need to be blitzing all the time.
They shouldn't be blitzing. They should be making plays at the line.
They need to be reading the entire time, is what they should be doing. But you know, again, if you have the talent to send them, but not at least have one guy back. That's why you have 3. So overall, I'm excited for him. I can't wait till the draft because once the draft happens, IDP gets inserted into our formats and we can start going from there. I'm surprised the ADP hasn't been added to any of the fantasy yet.
Yeah, especially defense. I was like, defense is what?
No, well, really? Defense is always after the draft. Like right now, when you're doing mock drafts for rookies, usually they have already had it updated by now. So I think they're gonna wait till after the pro day and finally do it, like the last pro day.
After the first week of April, then.
Right. But usually they update it as they go. So maybe that's I don't know, just we'll see.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things